When a poor boy began tinkering with engines, nobody could have guessed that he would one day create some of the most expensive and luxurious cars in the world. His name? Henry Royce. But he wasn't alone in this journey. It was a meeting of two minds. One, a self-taught engineering genius, the other a wealthy and ambitious businessman, that led to the creation of Rolls-Royce, a brand now synonymous with luxury, perfection, and prestige. This is the untold story of how two vastly different men, one from poverty, the other from privilege, came together to redefine the automobile industry forever. Born in 1863 in Walton, England, Henry Royce was the youngest of 5 children. His father ran a flour mill, but poor business skills led the family into poverty. By 1867, they had to file for bankruptcy and move to London in search of a better life. At just 4 years old, Henry took his first job as a bird scarer for 6 pence a week. Tragedy struck in 1872 when his father passed away, forcing the 9-year-old to work even harder, selling newspapers and delivering telegrams to support his family. With little money for school, Henry managed just 1 year of formal education, but he had a sharp mind and a relentless drive, qualities that would one day make him a pioneer in engineering. Despite growing up in poverty and receiving only 1 year of formal education, Henry Royce was determined to succeed. At 15, with financial help from his aunt, he joined the Great Northern Railway Works as an apprentice. Although he lacked schooling, he took it upon himself to study algebra, French, and electrical engineering in his free time. However, after 3 years, financial troubles forced him to quit. Undeterred, he found jobs at a tool-making company in Leeds and later at the Electric Light and Power Company in London and Liverpool. By 22, Henry's ambition led him to start his own business. Partnering with Ernest Claremont, he co-founded F.H. Royce and Company, which manufactured electrical components like doorbells and dynamos. The company flourished, and by 1894, they were even making electric cranes. But as the business grew, so did Henry's curiosity for something bigger. His fascination with motor cars was about to set him on an even greater path, one that would make history. By the late 1890s, automobiles were still a rare sight. Most people had never even seen a car, let alone owned one. But for Henry Royce, the idea of building his own car was irresistible. His interest in motor vehicles began in 1901 when he purchased a second-hand 2-cylinder Deauville car. However, instead of simply driving it, he analyzed every detail of its design. Being the perfectionist he was, he quickly noticed its flaws. The engine wasn't smooth, the construction wasn't reliable, and the overall quality wasn't up to his standards. Most people would have accepted the car as it was, not Henry. Instead, he made a bold decision. He would build a better one himself. By 1903, he had already started designing his own petrol engine. He worked tirelessly, applying his deep knowledge of mechanics and engineering, and in 1904, he finally completed his masterpiece, the first Royce 10-horsepower car. The car was revolutionary for its time. Unlike many other early automobiles, which were known for their frequent breakdowns and unreliable engines, Royce's car was smooth, efficient, and exceptionally well built. He had proven that he could not only improve on existing designs, but create something entirely new and superior. Word quickly spread about Henry's incredible achievement. His business partner, Ernest Claremont, was impressed. So was Henry Edmunds, one of the company's shareholders. Edmunds, who had connections in the automobile industry, recognized the potential of Royce's work. It was Edmunds who would soon arrange a historic meeting, one that would change the future of luxury automobiles forever. The meeting between Henry Royce and Charles Rolls was about to happen. This moment marked the beginning of a revolution in the automobile industry. But while their partnership had great potential, there was still one big question. Could two men from completely different worlds truly work together? By 1906, the partnership between Henry Royce and Charles Rolls had evolved into something much bigger. the official formation of Rolls-Royce Limited. Their goal was clear: to build the best car in the world. That same year, they unveiled the Rolls-Royce 40/50 horsepower, later named the Silver Ghost. This car was a masterpiece, unmatched in smoothness, durability, and silence. To prove its reliability, it was driven 14,371 miles, 23,127 kilometers, non-stop, a record-breaking feat at the time. The press hailed it as the best car in the world, a title that stuck with Rolls-Royce forever. But while Royce focused on engineering perfection, a new figure, Claude Johnson, played a key role in turning Rolls-Royce into a global luxury brand. While Henry Royce and Charles Rolls were the technical and sales geniuses behind Rolls-Royce, it was Claude Johnson who shaped the brand's identity. Often called the hyphen in Rolls-Royce, Johnson was the mastermind behind the company's marketing and public image. He knew that having the best car wasn't enough. It needed a reputation. He orchestrated publicity stunts that showcased Rolls-Royce's smoothness, reliability, and luxury. One of his most famous campaigns was for the Silver Ghost, promoting it as the best car in the world. This slogan became so iconic that Rolls-Royce is still known by it today. Thanks to Johnson's efforts, Rolls-Royce became the ultimate symbol of status and engineering excellence, a reputation that has lasted for over a century. While Charles Rolls had built his fortune selling luxury cars, his true passion was aviation. He was fascinated by flight and was one of Britain's earliest aviation pioneers. Unlike Henry Royce, who was solely focused on engineering perfection, Rolls had an adventurous spirit and a love for pushing boundaries. In 1910, he made history by becoming the first person to complete a non-stop double flight across the English Channel. This was a groundbreaking achievement at the time and cemented his place as a leading figure in aviation. But his daring nature would also lead to tragedy. Just a few months after his record-breaking flight, Rolls participated in an air show in Bournemouth. Disaster struck when his aircraft's tail broke mid-air, causing him to crash to the ground. At just 32 years old, Charles Rolls became the first Briton to die in a plane crash. His death was a devastating blow to the company, but the Rolls-Royce legacy did not end there. Henry Royce, now alone, carried the brand forward, ensuring that their name remained a symbol of excellence and innovation. After the tragic death of Charles Rolls, Henry Royce was left to carry the Rolls-Royce name forward. But Royce was no ordinary engineer. He was an obsessive perfectionist, constantly pushing the limits of automotive and mechanical engineering. His philosophy was simple: strive for perfection in everything you do. Take the best that exists and make it better. When it does not exist, design it. This mindset became the foundation of Rolls-Royce's reputation for unmatched quality and precision. Despite his growing success, Royce's relentless work ethic took a toll on his health. He often skipped meals, barely slept, and worked himself to exhaustion. His dedication was admirable but came at a cost. His health continued to decline, forcing him to step away from day-to-day operations. However, this didn't stop him from designing and innovating. Even in his final years, he continued sketching designs from his deathbed, making refinements to engines that would define the future of Rolls-Royce. In 1933, Henry Royce passed away at the age of 70, leaving behind a legacy that would continue to influence luxury car manufacturing for generations. His commitment to excellence ensured that Rolls-Royce would remain the gold standard in the automobile industry. Even after the deaths of both Charles Rolls and Henry Royce, their legacy continued to thrive. The foundation they built, uncompromising quality, engineering excellence, and a commitment to luxury, became the backbone of Rolls-Royce. During World War I and II, Rolls-Royce expanded beyond automobiles, developing some of the most advanced aero engines of their time. Their engines powered legendary aircraft like the Spitfire, helping the Allies achieve victory. This diversification into aviation reinforced Rolls-Royce's reputation as an engineering powerhouse. After the wars, the company returned to its luxury car roots, producing models that redefined elegance and performance. Each Rolls-Royce became a status symbol, owned by royalty, celebrities, and world leaders. Now, over a century later, Rolls-Royce remains one of the most prestigious automotive brands in the world. Acquired by BMW in 1998, the brand has continued to evolve while maintaining its legendary craftsmanship. Today, Rolls-Royce produces some of the most expensive and luxurious cars ever made, including the Phantom, Ghost, Wraith, Cullinan, and Spectre, each a masterpiece of design and innovation. Yet at its core, Rolls-Royce still follows Henry Royce's guiding principle: take the best that exists and make it better. Their journey from humble beginnings to becoming the pinnacle of luxury and engineering excellence is a testament to the vision of two men, one a brilliant engineer, the other a bold entrepreneur, who dared to redefine the world of automobiles.